and peace of Christ, all of you. Please
So
invite
we
your
need to
friends
replace
and let
this.
us have some good time together. Hello?
Huh. Christian Prince?
Oh, you are a girl.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you are a
Um,
guy. Sorry.
yeah, no, it's okay, man. Thank you for calling me. I didn't think you were ever gonna call me.
Oh no, I called you many times, but you see, when I go live, I receive tens and tens and tens of messages. So I get like which one I will answer now. You know what I mean? So it's not I'm picking
Yeah,
you
yeah.
up over somebody. I thought actually you're a guy. Actually, if you know you're a girl, I will not answer because Muslims, when we quote for them what
Yep.
Muhammad said and something dirty, they will say Christian Prince is speaking dirty to a Muslim woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, I just wanted to say that sometimes you just show them hadiths that are taken a little bit out of context and it can mislead people.
Can you name one?
Yeah, of course I can name one. You were
Okay, go ahead.
talking, like when I jumped on your live, you were talking about the bewitchment of the prophet. And then you're like, oh, if he's bewitched, then you cannot trust it. Why don't you show them the full hadith like I just sent you?
Well, this is the okay, the hadith you sent me has
I
nothing
just
to do.
yeah, I just sent it to you.
Okay, my
No,
friend.
no, no. It talks about, look, it talks about you know, he was bewitched and he was imagining that he had slept with his wives and all that.
Okay.
But if you read the rest of it,
All right.
it's talking about how Allah actually revealed to him what was happening, like the cure. So
Okay.
in the end, like Allah is the one that protected him. He's the one that cured him.
Okay.
So what's the deal? Like it's actually affirming to us that Allah does not abandon us, and He's like,
All right.
you know, like He's on our side. And I think you're misleading them by just reading the first part and leaving everything else out.
Okay. Well, listen, our friend here. It's okay to call you friend.
Yeah, sure,
Okay,
man.
sure, but you know that this is not right in the Quran, chapter 5, verse 51 says, "Take not Christian and Jews as friends." You know that, right? So, but that's why I'm asking if it's okay. But listen. You just said you are the one. You are the one who chose this hadith, and you are saying this is a correct hadith, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what is confirming here that the prophet he imagined himself doing things, but he did not, correct?
Yes.
Okay, including sexual intercourse, correct?
Right, yeah.
How bad the situation that a person he think he's having sex, but in fact he did not? How bad? What do you think?
Look, I'm not saying that bewitchment is fine. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying.
So this is i20, and need to change the caliper assembly and the carrier. So I bought a genuine part from Hyundai, and they're the same part number. This is right, as you can see there's right R there. And if you want the part number is like this, so you can pause the video. Now we will continue taking out that old caliper and the carrier, because as you can see this is damaged. The carrier is damaged, it's not moving at all. So we can fix it, but I asked the customer if she wants to just change it better. Look, so we take out this bulb, and we take that bulb, and this is C's. It's better to buy a new one. And as the Hyundai, they sell separately, but they said they are not selling separately. It's not to say that it's very expensive, but There's nothing we can do about that. It's their jurisdiction. Okay. So the background is a little bit noisy, but I think it's, I don't know if you can see that. Which one is better? Oh, here. Yeah. Okay. So I just want to show them what's happening here. I said rotate. There. We need to change that. This is the genuine part. Now this is the part number. The back right. Caliper assembly. Brake assembly rear. For i20. Okay. Sorry about the shaky camera now. I'm just trying to position it. The weather is good today, so no worries. Here is the, you can pause the video if you want to check the part number. The assembly, a new one. So we need to transfer the brake hose to this. Okay.
Another question. I'm
Yes.
asking you, how bad the situation of a person he could not recognize between reality of a physical act, because sexual intercourse is not taking a bill, like maybe, did I take my bill? Or maybe I forgot. This is going to happen to everybody, correct? Do you agree? Like, did I take a bill for my medicine? Maybe I forgot. That can happen, correct?
Yeah.
This can happen for a person who is not bewitched, anyone, me and you and anyone. So, but here is different. How somebody can be so much deceived to the point he think he had sex. That means he isn't totally an illusionate person. He could not recognize reality from illusion. So he is totally.
But in the end, he was delivered. In the end, the cure came
before we arrive to the end, let us start step by
came
step.
to him from Allah.
My friend,
And you're not mentioning that.
Do you have a name? Do you have a name?
You can call me Drax.
Drax. Okay, Drax. Listen.
Yeah.
I want to go with you, and before we arrive to the end, let us start from the beginning, because we have to analyze the situation. So, you agree with me that Muhammad is in a stage of out of control. He cannot even his sex is not free. You agree with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So now we have a man. He is a prophet of God, and he was under black magic for a long period, according to Muslims, more than 12 months.
No, it's not a long period. I mean, it's
Okay. How long?
It doesn't say, but he must not have he couldn't have been in the same state for too long, because Allah revealed to him what was going on with him, and he lifted whatever black magic was done upon him, and he was able to be cured, and he actually even identifies the person who done this to him. So this wouldn't happen. So this is a protection.
Okay, hold on.
He's protected.
Are you saying to me things with knowledge or guessing?
No, I'm not guessing. I'm reading the hadith like I
No,
sent it
you
to
are
you.
not
You can show
reading.
them
No,
on the
you see,
screen if you
here we
want.
go.
I'm reading the
your
exact
official,
thing that
this is
you
your
guys
official,
sent me.
this is your official Islamic website, Islam Web. I will show it on the screen. It took me 2 seconds, you know. I don't agree with them, by the way, but this is one of the answers.
Wait, I'm not on YouTube.
Okay,
One
no
sec.
problem. I can give you the link.
One sec.
Islamweb.net, but just be sure, please, to mute the YouTube so you don't have double sound.
Okay.
Okay, Islamweb.net, and here the question. It is mentioned, you see, it's not me who is saying it's a year, it is you Muslim who say it's a year. هل صحيح ما ورد في بعض الروايات بأن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم سحر مدة عام كامل? Is it true that the stories mentioned between by Muslim scholars, that the Prophet was under black magic for 1 full year, 1 whole year? The answer, you know? Okay. Do you see it?
No. I mean,
Let me give you the link. Hold on, because the link has Arabic, I have to shorten it. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to go on your Skype. Let me try. Because it have an Arabic.
yeah.
You know, when you do search, you know, it shows Arabic in the search, and that forbid Google from accepting it. I don't know it's going to go to you. Can you click at the link there, please?
Number.
I think it's working here.
For
No?
1 to
It's working.
1 to 2.
Yeah, you can check it out. One sec.
Yeah, you can open it. And I don't know if you know Arabic or not. Do you know Arabic? If you don't know Arabic,
No,
you can use
no, I
Google.
do not.
For 1
Okay.
to
I do not.
You can use Google
The same.
translation.
1 to 1 to.
Guys, the link I posted, does it work? Let me know, please. I just posted in the chat. Does it work?
No. So we put this way.
You guys were able to open it. Did you do Yanni?
Yeah, I can open it.
Did you
I'm looking at it.
Did you do Yan? You did Yanni, right?
Sorry?
Did you do the Yanni? I heard you
Wait,
Yanni.
sorry?
I heard you Yanni.
No, I didn't.
Because Yanni from Shaitan, according to Muhammad, you know that, right? And sneezing from Allah.
No, I didn't say that, sir.
No, I'm saying, did you yawn?
Did I yawn?
Yeah.
No, I did not. I didn't. I was just like looking at the link you just sent me.
Yeah, because I'm warning you that because yawning is from Shaitan according to the sayings of your Prophet. You know, and this is the reference in front
Where
of you.
does see now? Like, where does it say that? Whoa.
Here we go. This is Sahih Hadith in front of you. I can show it to you from all books. According to your Prophet, sneezing is from Allah, yawning is from Shaitan.
We need to put
That's why Allah is like, what? Shaitan is there, you know, because, you know, you are yawning. So, now, let us go back to our
I mean,
topic.
let's go
Okay.
back to.
So now, let us use Google Translation. And here, I will click Translate, and you can do the same from your side, and we'll post it in the chat so everybody can do the same. The question is very simple. Is it true that it's mentioned in narration that the Messenger of Allah grant him peace, use magic, he was under magic translation, you know, Google Translation is not good, for entire year. Does it say entire year? Do you see it? For entire year. Huh?
I'm on my phone, so it's really hard to translate it.
No, then you can look in the screen. And you can do what we just did later.
Yeah.
You have the reference anyway. So this is the fatwa, and the fatwa number is 6508787. I don't know, there's a zero next. And then it says, so is it true that, you know, he was under black magic for 1 year, according to narration? So when Christian Prince said to you 1 year, he's not making things up. Now the answer is saying, it's mentioned in the Sahih. Where? In the Sahih and others. Okay? That the Prophet, he was bewitched by Zurayq by a Jewish guy, his name is Zurayq. Okay. And then he says, okay, and the period during which magic struck him was 40 days. In some account, 6 months. and some scholars combined, hold on, in some scholars combined 2 account of the duration, which means the end with it's the beginning and the end. It was 6 months, but it direct impact on him. This is a translation. It was only for 40 days. Do you agree with this? This is answer the Muslim official scholars.
Okay, so
at least it was 6 months. At least it was 6 months. And the
Okay,
dark
40
impact,
days.
which when Muhammad he lost his mind, 40 days. And then he continued. Or
Okay,
6
but
months.
from what I see here, it's saying that it's ambiguous. Like it's not clear exactly how much time.
Okay, how come it was clear for you?
And-
Okay, hold on. How you said to me that he doesn't say. I said to you 1 year. So why the Muslim they say 1 year? Or why the Muslim they say 6 months? And why the Muslim they say 40? If it's not clear. So you Muslim, you make things up, and then you tell us why you believe in what we say. It's you, this is your books.
Well, at the end of the day, though, like what I'm trying to get at is
What they
that at
confirm
the end
here,
of the day,
my friend,
who delivered him?
What they
Who delivered
confirmed,
him?
hold on,
And who cured him?
What
Okay,
they
why don't you
confirm-
say who
hold
cured
on,
him?
I will give you a mic. What is confirmed here, that he was at least under black magic for 6 months, and 40 days was the most horrible. This is what it says in front of you, and I can show it in Arabic for those who speak Arabic. So 40 days was the most horrible, and it's confirmed for sure that it was 6 months. So now, Muhammad in the 6 months, he was a prophet of Allah, correct?
Yeah, of course.
He was given Quran.
You cannot make assumptions. Look, you cannot make assumptions about things you don't know. So at the end of the
I'm
day,
not making assumption.
yeah. So
I'm not making
okay.
assumption. If there's anywhere in your book says that the prophet he stopped giving after this happened, he stopped giving Quran for 6 months. Can you show me a reference? No, not a single reference. So Muhammad was giving Quran. 6 months he's under black magic, as you Muslim claim, not me.
Or 40 days.
No.
Or
It
even
says
less.
here.
Or
No. It
less.
says 40 days. 40 days where things is totally bad. He lost his mind. So 6 months total. This is what the page is saying. This is what the page is saying, not me. You can read the Arabic. You can read the English. You can ask if you know any friend. So it says here. فهذا النص بين السنة التي وقع فيها السحر بين السنة أو سنة النشوة كما بين مدته أنه 40 يوما أو 6 أشهر ولم نقف على قول يزيد على 6 أشهر. So we are not sure, we never heard of something saying it was more than 6 months. So it was during the year of a 6 month, and the most horrible time استحكامه, it was here 40 يوما من استحكامه. So the magic was totally in control for 30 days. But the magic was on him for 6 months. Now, 40 days, 1 week, 1 day, 10 hours, it doesn't make any difference. You said to me, your prophet is protected by Allah, correct?
Yes.
Okay, how Allah he
And he
protected
is. And he is.
How Allah he protected Muhammad from the black magic? Tell us the story, please.
Okay. So, look, you said the prophet, right? Like he was under the influence for 40 days, but he got delivered by Allah.
6 months.
Okay, you're a Christian, right? So you believe that
My friend, don't you tell a question. I'm asking you.
I'm trying to explain to you why you believe that. I'm trying to
Listen to the question again, please, and then you can talk. How Allah saved Muhammad from the black magic? Muhammad now he has black magic.
He did through revelation. He did through his dream, right?
No.
In the hadith I sent you. He showed him. He showed him where the object.
First of all, it's not a dream. That's not true. I don't want to see your Allah.
A revelation. No, I'm not lying.
Not revelation.
It's a
Not revelation.
And in
Read
his
the
dream,
story.
he saw the what?
Read the story. He opened his chest. He made a surgery.
What surgery?
Did he make a surgery for him or not? How he did this help him to get rid of the? Did he open his chest?
He found the object that
Okay,
the guy
so
used.
he did not. Okay, so the object is not in the chest of the prophet, right?
No, he found
Okay.
it by a well.
So now, guys,
it was in a
the
well.
object is
It
not
was
in
near
the
to a
chest
well.
of the prophet. The object is where? In the wheel, right?
Yes, read
Okay.
it.
You see,
It says okay.
the reason I said to you, listen to me. The reason I said to you, open his chest. because there's a hadith says that the angels, they came to clean Muhammad from inside, from the dirt he had inside. Now you are confirming that this is different dirt. So now we have two problems. We have a prophet, he is so dirty to the point he needs surgery to cut his chest, take off all things out.
No. See, you're not. That's
continue,
what
please.
I disagree with.
Okay.
You're just saying stuff
How
right
Allah,
now.
let me go back. You see, you're trying to avoid the question. How Allah saved Muhammad from the black magic?
He saved him by showing him exactly who did this
Did Allah
thing
show
on
him,
him,
or Allah
and he
sent,
cured him.
Did Allah
and
send,
cured him.
Did Allah send two angels?
Yes, he sent
Okay.
two angels by his
So-
side, and
so
from
it's
their
not Allah who
conversation,
showed him,
he
it is-
understood.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
it's not Allah who showed him.
Yeah, but it's Allah who he sent.
All right. So
He sent-
when you Muslim, you say Allah protect Muhammad. Do Allah need to send two angels to save him from black magic? Can't Allah he say,
Of course.
hey Muhammad, black magic will not control
No,
where you
no.
go.
No, I disagree.
Okay, isn't the Quran says if Allah, isn't it the Quran say?
The angels are the messengers. They're the messengers of God. They're the
Hold
messengers
on,
of God, and they do
okay.
His will.
Isn't it the
So I don't
Quran
see what the
says,
problem is.
isn't it the Quran says if Allah wants something to happen, he said be is going to be?
Okay.
Okay. Like do that to Muhammad. He did not say be, and it was. Muhammad is suffering, as you see.
You cannot how
No, I
God
can't.
does
You can. If Allah wants something, he say be is going to be, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Allah, he wants his prophet to be saved from a horrible black magic.
Yes.
Can Allah save him by saying be, or he cannot?
Yes, he can, and he can also choose exactly how he's going to cure
But he
him.
did not.
So
According to the story, it took a long
well,
time.
he can.
Even
It's not
after.
up to us. We are
Okay,
human
hold on.
beings.
Okay,
You are
okay,
trying
hold
to
on.
get to.
Okay,
You
hold on.
cannot go into the mind of God.
All right.
You
Let me
cannot try.
let me prove to you. Let me prove to you that Muhammad is always under black magic. I don't believe in this black magic, by the way, but I believe he's a crazy man. Let me ask you. Can you prove to me? Can you give me something Muhammad he said after this, proving that he is not under black magic? After this incident where he is controlled by black magic.
He has gotten revelation after this. You know, I'm not knowledgeable about exactly
Okay.
which verses, but
Okay,
he
what is
did.
the last revelation Muhammad you received? Do you know?
The last revelation.
Hmm.
I think it's like chapter. What was it? Surah. Yeah, no, I'm not sure exactly, but I can look it up.
Well, you see, Muslims, they come to us and they say to us, Muhammad is not a madman.
I was trying to
But
look.
then,
No, but I'm trying.
but then, if we go and see the revelation, I asked you, what is the when I said what is the last revelation? So you don't have an excuse to say.
It's okay. Look, it's. I think the last one is the one where the God tells us that the religion has been perfected for us, and that it's.
Okay,
it's,
guys, the last revelation, it is
Yeah,
Allah.
so
He said to him, the religion is became perfected. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, but this was in the beginning of the Quran.
Oh. Yeah, so what's the deal? Like, I'm already aware that the
You just
the
prove to
Quran is
me.
not.
You just prove to me now, by your choice, that Muhammad was a madman. Because if this is in the beginning of the Quran, in chapter 5, verse number 3, it says, "Today I completed your religion for you, accepted
Yes.
Islam for you, perfected my favor upon you." But then he gave us another 100 something verses.
No. The Quran is not arranged by
Okay.
like the order is not by revelation. It's ordered a different kind of.
Okay, hold on. Are you saying to me that this verse is inserted there by somebody? It's not there?
No.
I
I'm
tried
saying
the
that
2-bolt.
when it got compiled,
This
it
one.
didn't.
And that one.
It got compiled in a way that didn't exactly follow
So
the
now-
order of revelation.
Okay, I just say to you, when God compiled, is it your God who
Transfer
collected the
this
Quran
to
or Uthman?
Transfer this
He
to that
did,
one.
yeah. Uthman did, but it's through the guidance of, guidance of the divine.
Who? Are you saying Uthman was God, was a prophet too?
No, but people
Okay.
can be inspired
So
by
you're a
God.
prophet.
They can
No,
be
you're a
inspired
prophet.
by
What
Allah and
inspired? Come on,
Allah.
don't say things. You know, you're a prophet. The Quran says, "Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'anahu."
I put
Collecting
back
the
together
Quran
now.
is on Allah, not on the man. This is why when
Yeah,
a
and he
Muslim,
did. And he did through people. God acts
see,
through
you are
people.
now you are fabricating answer, because if he says it is on us, it means it is on us, not on the people. He didn't say you collect the Quran and you preserve the Quran. We are the one who preserve it. So when your God, he says it is on us, it means it is on us. So now you are changing it. You are saying us. When Allah, he says on us, that's mean Uthman. Now I will go with
Okay,
you. You see, for the sake of argument,
a lot of
Difference in this.
okay, hold on.
Sir,
I will go with you.
sir,
No, hold on. For the sake of argument, Uthman was inspired by God. People make a video about this. We have something funny. So now Allah, he inspired Uthman to put the verse there, but this is wrong. Because if he inspired him to put it there, and then we give after that 107 verses something, that means this is the wrong place. Because today I completed your religion for you. Today I completed my favor upon you. He's talking about today.
yeah.
And then I am a Muslim supposed to
Who are
read
you
the
to say it's
Quran.
wrong? Who are you to say
Because
it's wrong?
because it's not today. This is chapter 5.
You have so
This verse
you
can
read the
be right.
Quran in
This
its
verse-
entirety.
This verse
You
can
read
be
it in its
right.
entirety.
Okay, hold on. If this verse can be right, it's only if it is at the end of the book. At the end of the movie, you say, today I complete your religion for you. Today I perfected it in a religion for you. I choose Islam for you. That makes sense. At the end, the last thing Muhammad, he said, he should be this. So when you say that Uthman is the one who made the decision and he inspired by Allah, well, obviously the inspiration Allah is a foolish inspiration, because this verse here does not make any sense to be inspired, because it is not today you completed our religion, and all that you said, pork for you is haram. How Islam became complete? Same time. Let me ask you. Is this verse all of it came together?
Look, CP, I want to say that you try to, determine what God does. Like, it's not up to you. What God inspires people to do and how Allah reaches out to people is not up to you. It's up to Him. It's up to His will.
No, this is because you're a believer. Because you're a believer, you say that. My friend, you are a believer. You say whatever you want, no problem. But for me, I don't believe in this God, Allah. This God, Allah, he said you have half a brain, so I cannot believe in him. Allah, he said you are stupid. I cannot believe in him. Allah, he said you cannot be a witness in the court, only in the case of borrowing money. And two of you have to witness against one man. So I cannot trust this God. But we don't want to change topic. Hold on. So now you confirm to me that your prophet was bewitched, correct?
Yes,
okay.
For a small period of time, and then he was cured by Allah.
Okay.
And also,
hold on. Okay, he was cured by Allah.
So
why Allah did not say? Why Allah did not say? Hold on.
You're always asking me questions. I want to ask.
You can ask me after we finish topic. Hold on. Why Allah did not keep His promise? Isn't it the Quran says?
He did.
No, okay, hold on. Okay, let's see.
Let us see how the promise is kept. Let me explain to you.
Okay.
Let me explain to you. You're asking me a question. You said he didn't keep his promise, but he did. He's the one who cured him. He's the one who sent those people to him so that they can show him exactly what happened to him.
Right.
And the curse was broken by Allah, so he did protect him. So I don't understand why you're asking
chapter 113, it says, according to your prophet, the one who recited this chapter will be protected from magic, correct?
Yes.
So how come he was not?
Because you cannot question how Allah.
You can't question. You see, if I say to you, if I am a doctor, hold on. If I am a doctor and I say to you, if you take this medicine, you will be fine, and then I am not fine, obviously you are a doctor who is trying things on me. So is Allah a doctor trying medicine on us, or he is sure? if he is sure, well, the Quran here is saying that I seek refuge by Allah from the dawn, etc., blah, 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 and those who blow in the knots, and those who practice the secret art, supposedly, is the one who practiced the magic on Muhammad. And this verse, the whole chapter, the purpose of it is to protect the Muslims, including Muhammad.
Yes.
Actually, this verse was said to
let me
Muhammad
ask-
specifically. Yeah.
You in your Bible, he was struck, he was abandoned by God, and he suffered and all that.
Who?
Ayub, right?
Okay.
I think.
He was abandoned.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was abandoned by God, and he suffered and all that, even though he was a good person. And then God delivered him.
Give me a reference so we can read, and people will see that you are talking wrong. But anyway, go ahead with the story.
No, the story of Ayub is it's in your Bible. I know it is in your Bible,
I know,
and it
because
says,
you don't
God.
have a story. You
and
don't
then-
have a story in your Quran. All the story is taken from the Bible, and
Yes,
the prophet is
but
a
I'm
thief.
trying to explain
Okay.
to you in a terms that
Uh-huh.
make sense to you. Like prophet, is he a prophet? But anyway, Prophet Ayub in your Bible, he was abandoned by God, even though he was chosen by him, and he suffered a lot. And then Allah, in the end, he delivered him, and then he made him, prosperous, and he made him better again. It's the same way with the prophet, peace be upon him. He was abandoned for a bit. Maybe he might have been bewitched, but at the end of the day, who cured him and who protected him, that's Allah. So it makes sense to me that, like there's no conflict in this story in my head.
But you see, you're mixing things up. Was this person in the black magic? No. If he was poor,
Yes, but
okay, hold on. If he
the
was,
favor of God left him.
no. Okay,
God left him.
no problem. God can lift me, but this does not mean that. If you see Muhammad here, did God lift him?
He did.
You just said, because she just said something very important. Allah, he left Muhammad.
No,
For
I
how
didn't
long?
say that. No, I
For how
didn't say
long?
that.
For how long? You did. You just did.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that. What I said was,
No, you just did. In the Bible, it says that Ayub, the Arabic word and name for him, he was the most perfect person. He was the most perfect person, So.
okay, then, but
Okay.
then he still suffered, right? He still suffered.
He suffered because it's good, not because it's bad.
Okay, but what I'm trying exactly. So the same way the
No.
prophet
Here,
peace be upon
Muhammad
him,
he
he
suffered.
suffered.
In which way? Muhammad,
even
he's
if
talking about sex. We are talking about a guy. He imagined himself doing things he did not do. I mean, if you how you can compare between the two stories?
no.
About a good guy, and Muhammad, he is doing the opposite. So look what happened. If I ask you what is black magic is, can you tell me what is black magic? Is it from Allah or from Shaitan?
No, it's not from Allah. It cannot be.
It's from whom?
Yeah, it's not from Allah.
It's from whom?
It's not from Allah.
From whom?
Yeah, it depends. Like I'm not certain.
Okay, if it's not from Allah,
I don't.
Okay, is black magic something evil or is good?
It's not good. Of course, it's not
Okay,
good.
so is it evil or good?
It's bad. It's not good. Yeah.
Okay, can you say the word evil or you cannot?
Yeah. Okay, it's evil.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if I show you that the one who taught magic is Allah?
Oh no! I think you're gonna go to the story of Harut and
No matter, the only one who taught magic is Allah.
Okay, but that's not black magic. You
It
said
is,
black
it
magic.
is.
You didn't say.
There's nothing is called white magic and black magic. Magic is magic. Did your God Allah open a Harry Potter school to teach magic? Yes or no?
You're conflating certain stories in
I'm
the
not.
Quran.
I'm not. And just to show you, if I ask you, if somebody doing magic for someone to divorce his wife, is that a good magic or a bad magic? Is it evil or good?
Yeah, okay, it's not good.
Okay, so Allah, he opened a school. Guys, she said, and thank you for being honest, chapter 2, verse 102, it says that Allah, he opened a school for Harry Potter. He sent two angels, their name is Harut and Marut. and he taught magic to the people. And he
But
taught them this magic. Hold
it's
on.
specific. It's a specific magic. It's
Okay,
not
but
like
you just said it's not good. But you just said it's not good. So, guys, Allah, He taught a specific magic, and the purpose of it is to make a wife divorce her husband. I mean, how evil is that more than this?
you know, like I think maybe there's a reason for this that's
There's a
not
reason. So,
mentioned.
now if I,
There's not,
I don't know if you are married
it's
or
not
not.
mentioned.
My friend, with my respect to your family, if you are married, imagine somebody now, he used the magic which he learned from the school of Allah. And the purpose is to make a Darax divorce her husband. I mean, what kind of God he opened such a school?
Maybe it's for a good reason, you know? Like,
Maybe
he
it's a good
didn't
reason.
have
Is it divorcing you from your husband is a good reason so your children will be homeless? Is that a good reason? I ask you, is divorcing people, causing people to divorce, is that a good thing? You said this is not bad. You said bad yourself a second ago. So it's bad. There's no question about it. Destroying family is bad. So what kind of God? He sent two angels to open a school of Harry Potter. They come with their broom and they're teaching you now how to do shalaloo, shakaku, halaloo, laloo. And now they're actually here.
No.
Secondly, you see, the verse in the Quran saying, Sulaiman is not the one who disbelieved. Okay, why? Because Sulaiman is practicing black magic. Okay, what kind of a prophet he practiced black magic?
Black magic?
Well, yeah, Sulaiman, Allah, he gave him, Sulaiman, he have a ring, he controlled his kingdom with it. And this ring, if he let it off,
yes.
okay, you believe in this story, right? He have a ring, okay?
I mean, it's not in the Quran, though. I think
no, but the story is coming from here. The story is coming from here, you know? The story. Okay. So, the story is saying that Allah, He made this man, Sulaiman, have a ring, and this ring is a magical ring, correct?
You know, we're going all sorts of places. I just want to address
we are still in one place. Trust me, we are still in one place. Because if a black magic is evil, and Muhammad was controlled by black magic for a day or 10 or 40 or for 10 years, it doesn't matter. And then we find that the black magic is coming, and then the evil magic is coming from Allah. There's no knowledge. All the knowledge in the world is coming from Allah. Do you agree or not?
Yes.
Okay.
What I want to say, can you let me speak 1 second?
Okay.
So that
No, I'm just trying to put things together.
together.
Black magic is coming from the knowledge of Allah. Allah opened a school. People join the school. He made them sign disclaimer that this is to do this. They agree with the disclaimer, and then they go start practicing black magic. How foolish that is to be. Go ahead.
Okay, what I want to say is that it's possible for God's favor to leave good people. But it's not a sign that they are bad people. It's not a sign that they're not prophets of God. This is apparent even in the Bible. So your argument about his bewitchment is not. It's not sensible. It's not fair. You have stories in your Bible where your God leaves your prophet, even if he's a good person. So for you to bring stories about the prophet and then making fun even.
You see, you are mixing things up. You are mixing things up. Okay, hold on. You are mixing things up. Those prophets, none of them, he got to what your prophet he have. Your prophet obviously is mentally ill. Let me ask you, if somebody tried to kill himself, is he crazy?
Yes.
Is he bewitched? Is he... why somebody would try to kill himself?
God knows. What do you mean? Like, it's not a good thing.
If somebody he decided to kill himself, is that an act from God or from Satan? The idea. Who put the idea?
It means they're struggling.
But who put the idea in your head?
It means they're struggling.
Okay, but who you think is the one behind the idea to kill yourself?
Oh man, I've been seeing your lives. Like I've been watching some of your videos for a while, so I know which hadith you're gonna bring up. The fact is, that incident was because he felt like maybe this the revelation from Allah wasn't coming to him, and he felt abandoned by God maybe, but then the word came to him, right? He comforted him. So that's the beauty of it, right? Like even when you are actually lowest, even when feeling like you've been abandoned,
This is not what happened.
you get
Muhammad,
delivered by
hold on.
God. And
Muhammad being bewitched is actually the explanation of Muhammad being mentally ill. So Muslims and the Arab at that time, anything they cannot explain, they say he was bewitched. So if you read the story with me, you will see that the angels keep coming to him each time he climbed the mountain to throw himself, correct?
okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And then what is the angel says to him?
He comforted him, right?
No, how he comforted him? What he said to him? There's a sentence.
Yeah, I have to look it up.
Okay,
It's been a while
Bible
since I saw
says,
it, so.
you are indeed Allah Messenger, correct? You are indeed Allah Messenger in truth.
Okay.
Whereupon his heart would become quiet and he would calm down and return home.
Yes,
So,
see,
okay,
that's the beauty. Why don't you see the beauty in
okay,
this?
but Muhammad, he came the second day to do the same thing.
At your lowest.
Listen.
He came to him, he sent his angel to him,
Okay.
he made him.
All right, guys.
Yes.
Okay, he sent the angel to him. He told him, you are indeed Allah Messenger. Did Muhammad believe in that?
Huh? Sorry?
Did Muhammad believe in what the angel said?
Yes, of course.
So why he
It calmed him
comes?
down.
Why he comes second? Okay,
calm.
why he comes second day to kill himself again, and the third day, and the fourth day, and the fifth day? Is that a joke? If Muhammad is not mentally ill, an angel of God, hold on, an angel of God, he came to me. He said to me, I'm already a prophet. I met this angel many times. He spoke to me many times. He saw him with 600 wings. Okay, no problem, wonderful. So why in the world he will go to the top of the mountain? Then the angel appeared to him. And then he said to him, Muhammad, don't do it. For sure you are a messenger of Allah. Muhammad, he liked it. He go back home. Second day, he woke up in the morning. He put his shoes. He put iPhone 13 in his hand. He climbed the mountain because he needed the direction GPS, So he go to the mountain, top of the mountain, to throw himself again. Obviously, he's mentally ill.
No, sir.
Okay, you
have it
convince
all
your
wrong.
son, you are not God, you are a human.
you're-
You are not God, and you convince yourself now that I am a prophet of God. So what was the problem? Muhammad himself, he don't trust he is a prophet of God. That's why he want to kill himself. Because what the
We all
angel
have
said to
doubts.
him, what the story is saying.
We all have doubts. Don't you have doubts?
Okay,
in
thank
your
you very
life?
much,
Like,
guys.
so-
Thank you, guys. Thank you, lady. Guys, Muhammad, he have a doubt that he is a prophet.
No.
You just said that.
No.
So Muhammad, you don't.
No.
It's
No,
all it's in
no.
front of you.
You're
Listen, you can deny it. You just said it,
Listen.
and the story in front of you. Muhammad, he have a doubt that he is a prophet of Allah. And then the angel, his duty is what? To come to him, says, listen, you are a prophet of Allah for sure. Come on, don't kill yourself. Come on, Abdul. And Muhammad, okay, I'm a prophet of Allah. I will go home. Then Muhammad, he go to sleep. He take a shower, with dead dogs and women blood from period. And then he wake up in the morning. He take his iPhone. He go to Home Depot and he climb the mountain. And he decide to kill himself. And now you explain to me that everyone have a doubt. This is not a doubt. This is mentally ill. Because yesterday the angel just came to him, said to him, you are a prophet of Allah. Stop it. That's mean Allah is communicating with him. He have no reason to go and do that. Allah, he did not leave you alone. Allah, he sent you an angel. And the angel, he comforted you, as you said. So the confrontation of the angel is not working. Secondly, if Allah is all-knowing of the future,
It did work. It did work.
No, it did not work.
This is initially,
Let me tell you why.
right? This is
If Allah want to
initially.
save Muhammad from killing himself, thrown from the top of the high mountain, why he waited and let the poor guy go to the top of the mountain? Why Allah don't send the messenger, the angel, in the front of his room? Hey, Muhammad, where are you going? Don't go to the top of the mountain. So he leave the poor Muhammad. He climbing the mountain. He sweat. He go. Now he's at the top. Now he's going to throw himself. And now the angel appear. I mean, what is that? What a joke! What a joke!
No, God comes to our deliverance whenever He feels like
Yeah,
it's
okay,
the
so
appropriate
Allah, He
time.
come to your
For
deliverance
example,
only when you are okay.
in your
So how
Bible,
come, you see, no problem. I
Ibrahim
have no problem with
didn't-
God come when He want, do what He want, no problem.
Yes,
I'm a question,
so the deliverance
you're a prophet. You're a prophet already. converted by the angel to him, you are a messenger of Allah. Already he received tons of chapters from the Quran. So why he's trying to kill himself? Because he's mentally ill.
No, it's
Okay.
because
Let us
he.
give you more proof. Let us give you more proof. Have you ever heard of somebody?
Sorry, I just
Have
tried
you ever-
to. You know,
have you ever
I
heard-
just called you because.
No, you called me
I
because
just
now
called you.
you're in trouble, my friend. You're in trouble. Have you ever heard of somebody, he is smart and he is not mentally ill? He take a shower with dead dogs and women blood from period and stinky garbage?
Oh no.
What no?
I'm not gonna talk about that.
Why
I
are
don't
you talking about that?
I don't want to talk about
Because it's shameful. Obviously, Muhammad is mentally ill. Because a person, he have no mental issue, he will not go and jump in such a place. This is why you don't want to talk about it.
that. Look, certain hadiths, you know, they're not very reliable.
Oh, it
So-
says Sahih. I will show you only what is Sahih. I will not show you something that's Sahih. Here we go. This is Sahih in the front of your eyes. This is Sahih in the front of your eyes. This is Sahih in the front of your eyes. I'm not going to show you anything is not Sahih. So when you say a certain hadith, you see how you deny it yourself right away because it is embarrassment. So what you do, in order to get away from the madness of your prophet, you suddenly you jump to a conclusion saying, oh, I'm not going to accept this. Even in my book it says Sahih.
Okay. Well, look, for that, the circumstances are not clear to me. Maybe there was a reason why.
Why? What
Okay,
is the
maybe
reason?
there was a reason. Maybe there was a reason why he felt
My
like.
friend, you see, if there is a reason, people, they will ask him for the reason. He will give them the reason, and he did. They ask him, why you are doing this? He gave the reason. You see, I don't want to insult you, I don't want to put you down, but I'm trying to speak to you in any language you like. They ask him, why you are doing this? They ask him, and he gave the answer. He says, so what? Water is always pure, but who believe in such a garbage? Water is all pure. This is a small body of water. It's not running water. It is a dry.
I think, okay, could you agree with me that maybe this isn't like quite literal the way we understand it? Maybe this is a sort of
My friend, what
representation.
it says dead water. Listen,
a representation of the fact that, you know, water is purifying. You know, like
No.
the water is
This
holy, it's
water is not
purifying.
going to purify you. This water will make you more dirty. Because you see, your prophet, he said in a different hadith.
No, but spiritually,
if a
I'm
dog,
talking
what spiritual?
spiritual
Muslims don't have
purification, maybe.
Muslims don't have anything spiritual. In the whole Quran, you can search, you will see no
That's a
spiritual
lie.
things. Okay.
That's a lie. What are you saying? It's just,
Okay,
I mean,
I will challenge you. I will take your challenge to show me the spirituality in Islam. You will see none. All your Islamic practice is ritual, no spiritual. From kissing the black stone, from going around the
no,
Kaaba,
we
to
make
doing
dua,
Hajj.
we talk,
Dua is not,
we connect to our God.
Dua is not a spiritual. It is a ritual.
How?
Because
How
you
is
have
that
to,
not spiritual?
you have to
I
say it in
pray
certain way.
the same way
You
you
have
do.
to say it in certain way. You have to say it in certain time. You have to say it and repeat it in certain way. This is not, dua is something you say from your heart, not somebody telling you what to say.
We don't have
Now
to,
listen,
you
we
know,
will
like, yes,
go there, okay. Like, you know, may Allah kill the Christian. This is ritual, this is spiritual, right? Oh, Allah don't make us the same as the Christian and the Jews, the lost Christians and the cursed Jews. This is what the Quran is saying. So this is a ritual, this is not ritual, this is evil. Focus with me. So now you're a prophet jumping in the dump water. There's dead dogs and women blood from period. And you come to me and you say this is spiritual. Explain.
I'm telling you that maybe we don't have to take it very, like, this story might be. Look, no, okay.
Don't tell me
okay,
there was maybe. Please,
Okay,
I want to listen to you. I want to listen to you.
sir.
But I
I'm
don't
trying.
want
Okay.
to talk to someone have a brain of a kid. I respect you, an adult, and speak to me as an adult. Don't tell me maybe. Is it maybe, or,
Yes.
is it a maybe a dog, or it's a real dog? It's maybe women blood
I'm
from
trying
period,
to
or
tell
it is a real blood.
Okay, does Jesus in the Bible talk about parables? Like, you know, he gives
This is
examples.
not a parable.
Like,
This guy is
he
jumping.
talks about.
Don't jump, please. Does it say this is a parable, or it say this is a true story? They found him taking a shower with dead dogs. If it says a parable, I will accept. I'm not making things up. There's a story in front of us. They say to him, are you doing this? Read me carefully. Abu Dawood, I heard Qutayba and Sa'id saying, I asked the person in charge of the well. Let's go to that part. Hold on. I jump here. I heard that the people asked the Prophet of Allah, water is brought to you from the well of Bida'ah, is the well of which dead dogs and menstrual clothes and excrement of people are thrown in. Muhammad, he says, water is always pure. More story here.
Maybe when he says that one.
It was said, "O Allah Messenger, shall we use the water of Bida'ah to perform ablution, which is menstrual rags and flesh of dogs and garbage dumped in it?" He says, water is always pure. Continue. It was said, "O Messenger of Allah, you perform wudu." He performed wudu there, in the well.
Okay,
From
okay,
where?
okay. I've
From
read
which?
it. I've read it. I've
Okay.
seen your. I've seen
All
your
right.
slide.
So is that
Okay, I've
ritual?
seen
Is that a spiritual or this is physical?
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how to justify this. I don't know.
I can.
So,
He's crazy. It's an act of a crazy man. Muhammad, he have a drinking water in his house.
no, don't say
Okay,
that. Don't
okay.
say that.
Muhammad,
Sir, it's not.
Muhammad, he have a drinking water in his house. Do he drink from the same water? No.
Okay,
So why he's doing this?
okay. So
see?
look,
Why?
I haven't found a reasonable explanation for this.
You don't
But
have
I
a
can
reason.
tell
You
you,
cannot.
I
Because
can.
he's obviously
For me,
he's mentally
okay,
ill.
but for me, at least, like I can give you what I think, right? I'm not gonna claim that this is, like it's the understanding of every Muslim. First of all, when I'm calling here, I'm calling on behalf of me. I don't want people to think that, like I'm speaking for everybody. But for me, the way I understand it is that this might be a parable of sorts where he's talking about maybe the purifying nature of water.
Maybe this happened when he was under the practice of a black magic.
Okay, I want to move away from this because I claimed that I don't know, so I just want to move away from it.
Okay.
I think I've addressed what I wanted to. I've told
Okay,
you that,
one more thing. One
like-
more thing. I want just to make it more clear how much you understand of the religion. Is Muslim women are allowed to see people in the street if they are dressed nothing?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like,
What do you mean?
okay, should you cover your eyes when you see a man, or you can see a man?
You should lower your gaze, but you're allowed to watch. What do you mean? Like you're supposed to see people, yeah?
Okay, I'm asking you.
You lower
Can you?
lower your
Okay,
gaze. You're
but-
not supposed to look lustfully at other people, but you can watch people like a normal person. So
All right. So you cannot do that. If you
Yeah.
do that, what is it? If you do such a thing, you look closely on those people. If a man he see a woman and he look at her in a very bad way, and she is not his, is he a bad person?
it's not advised, yeah, but
What is that though? Is a bad or is it good?
we have to control our lust is what I'm trying to tell you, right? Obviously we're human beings, so what happens in the end is it depends
If I go to
on the circumstances. It
if I
depends on
go,
the
don't give me
circumstances.
see, you are not being honest now. Can a man look at a woman, she is not his, in a sexual way?
Wait, sorry, could you repeat that question
Can a
for me,
man, can a man look at a
Yes.
woman
Uh-huh.
in a sexual way? Just looking, he's not doing anything. And he like what he said.
We should lower our gaze and we shouldn't look
Because that goes,
lustfully at others.
so a man, he should not look at a woman. If I'm sitting in front of my home and a woman walk by,
Yes.
I should not look at
Yeah.
her in any way, have lust on it, correct?
Yes, that's advised.
Okay,
Yes.
advice.
But
I like
again,
guys, I like the word
I want
advice.
look.
What advice mean? Is that a
I
sin?
want
Is that
to-
is that a sin or it's good? If I see a woman, let us say a woman, she walks
It's
in
not
front of
good.
my
It's
house.
not good.
It's bad, right? Okay.
It's not good,
So how do you
you
explain to me
shouldn't,
your
yeah.
prophet? A woman, she walked by his house and he stared at her and he got so horny. He got horny from what? From looking at her iPhone 13?
Again, like I said, sir, it depends. Again, you can, human beings are fallible, right?
Okay. But you're a prophet teaching
supposed-
you, but your prophet is not teaching you what you say, that you have to lower your gas. Your prophet now is practicing the opposite. Look, let me ask you. You as a woman, when you go in the street, are you allowed to look with your eyes and see people in the street?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you're
If a
not
friend,
supposed to.
if a friend of your, if a friend of your husband, he's a nice person, he come to visit you, and you are wearing the hijab, are you allowed to see him? And your husband is there.
No.
Your husband is there. You can see him.
Yeah.
You can or you cannot.
Just in general, you're not supposed to lustfully look at any people. You're supposed to lower your gaze and have
Okay.
pure intent when you interact with people.
What if your husband, a friend, he is blind? Is it okay if you are in the room not wearing hijab?
What kind of scenarios is like
Well, I'm
that?
asking. I want to learn. I'm asking you. Is it okay to wear hijab and he is blind? He's blind. He can't see you. Is it okay?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
sure.
So,
sure.
do you agree with me that if your husband he said to you, you have to wear hijab because there's a blind man in the room, that will make him crazy?
It doesn't. You should wear your hijab anyway.
No, inside the
why
house you
don't
wear
you-
hijab. You're inside your house, and the man inside your house is visiting your husband. He's next to you, and he's blind.
Yeah, but he.
Why do you want to wear the hijab? Is the guy is blind?
Well, because he's not mahram, right? So he at the end of the day, you should wear
He
your
can't see
hijab.
you. He can't see you. The hijab. The purpose of the hijab to prevent him from seeing things he should not see. Correct?
The purpose is modesty.
No, the
Yes.
purpose is he cannot see you. He should not see things
I
that's
don't know where
forbidden to
we're
see.
going with this. I'm so
asking you.
confused.
I
Okay.
want to see how much
So,
honest. I want to see how much honest you are. So if you have the cousin of your husband, he's coming to your house and he is blind, and you are sitting next to your husband. You're not alone. I'm not telling you to be alone in the room. I'm saying you are with your husband in the same room. Let us say living room.
If there's anyone who's not mahram to you, you have to wear your hijab.
The guy
That's
is
what I
blind.
know.
The guy is
And
blind.
that's what I'm telling.
The guy is blind. Should you cover yourself in the front of a blind guy?
You know, why should you follow different rules for different
I'm
people?
not
At the
asking
end
you
of
for
the
the
day,
rules.
he's
I'm
not
not asking
related.
you.
He's
The
not
purpose of the
related to
hijab.
you,
You
so
see,
you should wear his
my
hijab.
friend, you are
You
being
wear your
hypocrite now. You are
hijab.
being hypocrite. Just because you don't want to see that your prophet is mentally ill. A man, he came to visit Muhammad, and this man is blind. And he ordered his wives to cover themselves. I asked you, can you see people? Can you walk in the street, see people? You see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you watch TV? Yes, you do. There's no different. The person in the TV, he can't see you. You watch a movie, the guy, he can't see you. And you're not wearing hijab. You are wearing whatever clothes you have. So now it's okay because he cannot see you. So your prophet, he come with a conclusion or logic because his wives get him busted.
Mm-hmm.
He ordered his wife to wear hijab. The guy is Ibn Maktoum. He is a blind man. He come to visit Muhammad. He told the wives, cover yourself, cover yourself. The wife, they said, cover yourself from what? He is a blind man. He said, oh, well, he is blind, are you? Based on this, Muslim women, they should not see any man. So if hijab means that a woman, she cannot be seen, that's mean Muhammad is a fool. Because the man, he cannot see her, he's a blind, totally blind, born blind. If the hijab means that even a blind man we have to wear in the front of him, that means Muslim women, they cannot see any man, including a blind man without hijab. And this is totally stupid. Because the purpose of the hijab, that is someone, he is a stranger for you, not like your brother or your father. He should not see your hair because it's a private part, which is very funny. So now the man is blind. They will not talk. Muhammad, you're not even talking. He said, he can't even recognize us. He do not know us. He never saw us. He can't recognize us. So he will not even notice we are here. He says, oh, he's a blind. Are you blind too? This is an answer of a crazy man, not of a man who have any logic. Not a man who have because his wife got him busted. They gave him an answer which is showing that he's stupid. But he's blind. Why do you want to wear hijab? So now I ask all Muslims, if you are truthful for the Prophet of Islam, then you should not let your wife go in the street. Actually, you now are committing sin according to Islam. Isn't your Prophet, he says your voice is a awra? Your voice is a private part. The women, she have 10 private parts.
No,
yes,
come
it
on.
is.
You can talk to anybody. Like, there's no. See, you're making up stuff now.
Okay, hold on. Guys,
Okay, but
what?
I don't understand. First of all, I don't agree with what you just said, all of it. You know,
Do you
you
want me
were
to show you?
saying, oh, how.
Do you want me to show you a video of a sheikh in English? Huh?
Look, CP, I came to answer
You
your
could not
question
answer
about
anything. Thank you very much for calling anyway. But I can show you the fatwas, you know, which is proving that you are. And not only that, you know, if you want to speak to a Muslim woman, you have to talk to her from behind the hijab. And look what you said. You said it's wrong for a man to look at a woman, she is not his. Your prophet, when he went to to Zainab, he went to the house of Zainab when Zayd was not there. And he said to her, Subhanu mu'allifu qulub, praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart flip for you. So your prophet, your God Muhammad, he go to the house of his own son wife, and he flirt with the wife when the husband is not there. And who is the one reporting those stories for us? You Muslims. Is that correct? Sorry, I'm making things up.
No, I've read that. I've seen it on your
Okay.
live.
No, don't tell me I see it in my life. Is it in your book?
I struggle.
Okay.
I struggle with that story. I don't know. I don't know what this is about. You know, I'm not pretending that I know everything.
You see, my friend, listen. You have to be honest. You struggle with this story because this guy he is teaching you supposed to be decent. Then he himself is the last one to be decent. He go to the house of a man. He's married. Regardless his wife like him, don't like him, she is his wife. So Muhammad, a woman, she walked in front of him, he got horny. A woman in her house, she is not doing anything wrong. She is in her house. And she opened the door for someone, she supposedly he is the father of her husband at that point. So again, she did nothing wrong. And look what your prophet do. He go to the house of the man, he flirt with the women, and he said to her, oh, praise be to Allah, even he used the name of God. He abused it to make it lawful for him to flirt with married women. How even you insert the name of your God there? Aren't you ashamed? How you say praise be to Allah for a woman she is married? My heart to flip for you. Allah, he make it a flip for you. And then he made a verse in the Quran saying, Allah, he told me to tell you. Why do you want to divorce? You liar. A second ago you were in the house of the guys flirting with the wife. When the husband, he came back, the wife, she told him, your father was here and he said this to me. The story says, Fatina Zayd, he got at Zayd. He went to his father's house, he said, Father, I want to divorce her. He knew that there was a relationship between them. And look how bad this wife, she did not say to him, shame on your father. Look what he did. She loved it. Because why she want to marry the poor man who was adopted? He was just a slave. And she will not have the kid. So she loved the opportunity. She will be the toy of Muhammad. She will be spoiled. Can you answer this? Isn't this is a behavior of a person he is mentally ill? He's mentally ill. A person who has a brain. Let us say, for the sake of, he's a true prophet or not, let's say he's not a true prophet, but if he had a good brain, he will not do this, because obviously this is wrong.
Maybe, maybe there's a wisdom behind this story. That
there's a wisdom.
It's not
yes, there is a wisdom. To go to the house, okay, I go to the house
it's
of
not
the
fair.
Rex.
It's not fair to us.
I don't mean to insult you. No, it's for me to ask. You see, you keep saying don't ask because you're trying to protect a filthy man. So we are saying now, a man, he go to your house, and now you are in the house of your husband, and you are married, and this house is claimed to be a long beard sheikh, and then you open the door for him, trust in him, and he said to you, may Allah, he made my heart to flip for you, and you say there's a wisdom behind that.
No, I'm saying that maybe there's something we're missing in this story.
Listen, I have the whole story in front
I
of you.
openly admit that this story doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't think it's right. But the fact of the matter is, we don't have the wisdom of God. So I don't know why.
God, have no wisdom. I don't want to use a language which is not fit to speak to a lady, but obviously, Aisha, she got him busted. She said, Inni ara rabbuka yusari'u ila hawaka ya Muhammad. I see that your God, he run into your temptation, Muhammad. So this God, he always in the service of the private part of Muhammad. And Aisha, she got him busted. Why does God, he always run into temptation? Look, this is Aisha, this is Aisha, this is not a Christian woman. She said, she noticed Muhammad. He made a verse saying, any woman she give her, you know, give herself to the Prophet to do what with her? To have sex with her. What kind of a prophet? He need women. Like, already you have many women. Why you are making a verse says, any woman she give, she wish to give herself to the Prophet. And then Aisha, she said, it's seeing that your Lord hasting to satisfy your desire. Aisha, she is not a fool. She knew that her husband is a fraud.
I don't think it's this. I don't think it, like, the context of it is just to show that
Read it. The women they are offering
he has the
themselves.
favor of God.
Okay,
He has the favor of God.
Okay, take care. Yeah. It's just a waste of time. It is a waste of time because simply you are not being honest.
This is 10.
All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. I hope my voice is getting good and clear. Please invite your friends. And today we have a very yummy topic. It's a month of fasting. You know, the Muslim, they fast. You know, in the month of Ramadan, because Muhammadan, they fast very good. And because the fasting is a really fasting month, they gain weight horribly. Many people, they die because of heart attack, because they overeat. Everything is wrong. Everything is over. But the Muslim, they claim that this is the month of fasting. If you go right now and search in Google, you will find that price of food in every Islamic country, every single Muslim country. If you don't believe me, go check it now, one by one. Like you can type in Google, Indonesia price food in Ramadan, Emirat, Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, etc. And you will find that the price of food is a skyrocket in this month, which is telling you that people in this month, they don't really fast. Muslim in this month, they eat more. You can do it right now. Search your Google. Every single country. The first thing happened is price increasing 3-4 times more than normal average price. Family, they borrow money in order to follow. This has become a culture. This is not even a religion anymore, you know. It's a culture thing. And in the month of Ramadan, now there's a competition about who make better food and who invite more, you know. And you invite your cousins and the cousin and the, you know, I saw some Western, they say we love that. They feel like there's a family. But in fact, this is not really love. This is abuse. Because, you know, you can love people without
we need to bleed
spending
this.
a lot of money in food.
This is the bleeder.
If you go to YouTube and search
This is-
for Ramadan food, what you will find? I mean, if this is the month where they fast, should not even have those videos. I hope I did not make you angry. What to eat in Ramadan? You know? Like, this is a break time, fast during Ramadan. Look at this video. This is a fast now. Do you see the fast? Look at this. It says here, 2.4 million view. Fast, break, time. It is time to break, fast during Ramadan. Well, obviously this fast is a very good fasting. So in the month of Ramadan, which is nothing but a pagan month, and actually my Skype is open if there's any Muslim would like to join us and tell us where Ramadan came from. I challenged him. Muhammad is a fake, false, self-proclaimed prophet. He, he was looking for, to make his religion like the same as others. The Christian, they have more than 90 days fast in a year. More than 90 days. If you go and ask anyone, like in the traditional churches, Orthodox as an example, you will find that just for before, before the Christmas, there's 40 days, and before the Easter, there's 50. But where is Ramadan coming from? Is it coming from Allah, the one they call him God? We showed you that this God cannot be true. I mean, this God, he cannot even remember what his name. He cannot even call Muhammad by his name. So what is Ramadan? Who wanna call us from the Muhammadan and tell us what this Ramadan is about? Any Muhammadan? And then Muhammad, he started making this month is very special, but in that same time, I mean, this month is so special. So Muhammad, he said to you, as you see here, that the 5 daily prayer in Ramadan, and the fasting of Ramadan to the next Ramadan is exception of the sin committed in between them. I mean, do you see this guy? He is just encouraging them to do sin. Like you fast Ramadan and fast the next Ramadan, and whatever sin you do between them, bye-bye. Any Muhammadan can tell us? Anyone? Is it true? I mean, how easy this religion is. Just do as many sin as you want, fast this Ramadan and fast the coming Ramadan, and all the sin is gone, brother. So you have, you have 11 months of doing whatever you want. Huh? And not only that, he is saying to you what kind of sin. What else can happen in Ramadan? And you will see Muhammad, when he make a lie, he cannot repeat the same lie twice. I mean, why I need to fast Ramadan if all what I need, Bismillahi wa bihamdihi, 100 times. Do you remember? Mr. 100? Muhammad, he's stuck with certain numbers, So, if you say 100 times, 13 sentences a day, all your sin is forgiven. Why I need to do fasting or anything? Right? In the Nasa'i 2016, yeah. But even Ramadan is not even have nothing to do. The month of Ramadan have nothing to do with Muhammadans. And we can prove that so easy. But we are waiting for any brave Muslim. He have the courage and the knowledge. Let's see, we have some text, but I don't know, maybe this is old.
Let's start it.
My Christian boyfriend told me about you and told me to watch some videos of you in YouTube. He like you, but I don't know why. I challenged him, I will debate you, and you won't, but I want to promise me that it will not be recorded in the debate. Well, sorry, you call me, people will see the, I don't take, I mean, as long as I am alive, it's going to be published. Right? So, but I like to see, like this girl, she's a Muslim girl, she is a girlfriend, and her girlfriend is a Christian. I don't know why a Christian man even having a girlfriend, she is a Muslim. I'm going to get you busted. Okay. That's absolutely. As long as there's no breastfeeding for adults, I'm fine. You said Allah is not a spirit. Where it says that, just search Mr. Google. You will see that Google says that your God have no spirit. I mean, Muslims ask questions. They don't know. Like, just search Prophet Google, peace of be upon him. This is your religion. Allah is not a spirit and he has no spirit. Very simple. Alright? I have only like older text. I don't see anything new. So if you are live on air with us and you are a Muhammadan, you like to join us, please feel free. I will be happy to invite you to join us here. Do we have any Muhammadan? Yeah, this you can go to the dictionary. This is what Isa means. Yeah. Do we have any Muhammadan? Your cousin, he married a Muslim and she is a Christian. Well, this is not marriage, you know. When a woman she marries non-Christian, she is not marrying him, she is sleeping with him. Marriage in Christianity can happen only between two believers. A woman, she can lie to herself, say, I am married, you are not. Because marriage have to be approved by God, not by the court. This is what marriage is. Marriage is what happened under the blessing of God, the God of, Christianity, not the pagan God of Muhammad. So any relationship with anyone is not a Christian, is a pure, I don't use the word pure, it's wrong. It's just plain sexual relationship. So those people, they fool themselves, they say they are married. You are not. You are just a girlfriend. In fact, in Islam, there is no marriage. We can go right now and we can play the video for the last 2 days ago, remember? And the Muslim, he said to me, I told him, so like, you don't have a problem with having a woman, you tell her how much you want to pay her in advance and for how long. He said, what's the problem? You can watch it. You can just go watch it. And by the way, just to show you how YouTube, they play with my videos have a view of 17,000 all day long yesterday. I checked the view yesterday, and then after more than 12 hours, I checked the view again, it was still 17,000. I did refresh, which means I said maybe it's the cookie things, the cookies cause problems. So I went to different video and I came back to my video to see maybe I'm wrong. It's the same exact number. So obviously, the Muhammadan who work in YouTube, they are suppressing my account. There is no way, that after 2 days the number will be like this. So we know what they do. Do we have any Muhammadan want to tell us what is Ramadan? As long as we say Bismillahi wa bihamdihi 100 times, all our sin is forgiven. So what on for? And what do you do in Ramadan? Can you have sex? Yes. Can you eat? A lot. Can you drink? A lot. So, what is the month of Ramadan? Anyone? Any Muhammadan? This is a pure pagan stupid cult. Let me show you how Muhammad was looking for a fasting day. Muhammad, Islam never had fasting. 10, 12, 14 years, no fasting. Suddenly Muhammad, he started fasting the day of Ashura. How? There is no fasting in Islam. He went to the city of Medina when he left Mecca. So all this time in Mecca, his God, Allah never taught him to fast. He went to Medina, and then, and look how important the fasting of Ashura. If you fast this day, it's going to destroy the sin of all the preceding year. Do you see it? Okay, just one day, not 30 days. But what this day is about? What is Ashura? Ibn Abbas said, I never saw Prophet singling out any day fasting considering is more excellent than another except this day. Speaking of Ashura. The day of Ashura, this is the month, mean the month of Ramadan. What the heck is that? What does it mean? How it's this day is equal to Ramadan. And what have to do with Ramadan? Any Muhammadan? In fact, he arrived to Medina. He asked, he saw, look, here it says that people of Quraysh, they used to fast the day of Ashura. Hold on. If people of Quraysh are pagan, they are fasting for whom? What God? And why Muhammad he make it a day? Very important. Any Muhammadan can tell us? And Muhammad started fasting this day only when he came to Medina? Why he did not fast it when he was in Mecca? That day was not important in Mecca? Muhammad, when he come with Ramadan, which is a month he stole from other religion, we can talk about it later. Suddenly, he dumped the day of Ashura in the garbage. Suddenly, Ashura isn't important. But we just showed him, so we showed you that he said if you fast this day, it's going to wipe all your sin for the previous year. So how come this day become not important? How this day was very, very important and is going to wipe your sin for the previous year, and now it is volunteer, no obligation, and it's not important. Well, look what happened. Why? Is that what his God told him? His God had changed his mind? Anyone? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us and tell us, prove to us that Ramadan is not a pagan month? And actually I saw in the news that Saudi Arabia, they failed to capture the moon. Ramadan is not the word mean month. Ramadan is a word mean moon, the moon of Ramadan. So Saudi Arabia, they capture the moon. So they are coming with the new ideas to use electronic moon capture. What is the moon? What if the moon is gone? If you read here with me, you will see, how the Muslims, they lie in their translation. It says here, whoever of you witness the month. You cannot witness a month. Can you witness a month? Do you listen to Better Life? Who is that Better Life? What about Worse Life? Better Life. Okay, so whoever of you witness, they translated the word Ramadan as a month. But that cannot be true, because you cannot witness a month. You cannot. In Arabic, actually, it says shahida. which means eye-sighting. And just to show you how they lie in their translation, if we change the translator, this is who? This is Dari Abadi. I mean, even their names is weird. Dari Ababa, Baba, 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 Baba. Okay, so let us go and see different Hilali and Khan. Shall we? We just change the translation of the Quran. So we should not have much of a difference, should we? You know, I mean, where's the first come? This stupid website. Look what happened. We just changed the translator. Now it says, it's their translation, the month of Ramadan. But in Arabic it doesn't say month. In Arabic it says shahr. Shahr today, in the language today, it means month. This is true. It's used as month. But shahr is not even an Arabic word. Shahr is coming from the Aramaic, and even in Hebrew, shahr is a word meaning moon. And you can check it out. You can search right on Google, and you will see what I'm saying. So the moon of Ramadan, not shahr, not the month, sorry, which was revealed the Quran. Muhammad, he claimed that the Quran was revealed in Ramadan. Okay. Guidance for mankind. And but if you ask the Muslim, by the way, in which month Muhammad he have the Quran? The Quran, he said Ramadan. I said, which one? Which one in the year? You know, I mean, if I received the Quran in July, why I'm celebrating Ramadan every year differently? That is different, stupid story. Because Muhammad, he screwed up the Arab calendar. So guidance of the mankind, a clear proof, sure, like because 8 pair of animals, there are 2 goats and 2 sheep. Between the right and wrong, okay? So whoever of you sights, do you see it? Sights. So now they change the translation to the word shahida here to make it sight, which is very accurate, sight. So whoever of you shahida or sights, what? The crescent moon, not the month. Do you see it? The crescent of Ramadan. And that will make it really accurate, because all of us, we knew that the Muslims, they are waiting for the moon to appear. And that moon is called the moon of Ramadan. Any Muhammadan would like to prove me wrong? Do we have any Muhammadan? For those who they are sending me thank you in Skype, my friend, you can say, you can do it here in the comment section later, not in Skype. But anyway, thank you. Do we have any Muhammadan who would like to join us? Whoever of you sight. So the Muhammadan, we ask them what the relationship between Islam and the moon. They say this is not true. We have nothing to do with the moon. What the moon God? And even there is some naive, stupid, who call themselves, scholars or even priests. They say to you, I saw in a video a guy asking a Protestant priest. He called himself priest, I don't know. Dr. James White. For me, he is really an idiot. Do the Muslims believe in the moon god? He said, no. The Quran says don't worship the moon. The moon god is not worshipping the moon, you idiot. They don't even know what the moon god means. The moon god, the sun god, is not worshipping the moon itself. The moon god. Listen carefully. Moon has a god. The sun has a god. It's not the moon is the god. So because they are very shallow, and then the shallow go and ask a person who is more shallow, and now we have a swamp. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us live. Who is a sheikh? He can shake us. I mean, he can put ketchup on your clothes if you want, like Sheikh Othman, to gain some support. You can eat a grape. You can open the camera and your wife, she will give you grape live on air. I wish you call Dawa over. That guy, his audience need test. My friend, give me his Skype. I will call him right now. All right. What I can do? You want me to chase people? Give me any Muslim. You think. What about you? Tell him. Are you willing to give a Skype to Christian Prince to call you? Worry about this guy. I don't know his name. Yeah, let us see if they can really handle it. We can prove in 2 seconds that Santa Claus is real and Allah is not. That is not even hard to do. It's so easy. Do we have any Muhammadan who know even what is Ramadan? What Ramadan mean? If I say, just to show you how stupid this idea of the month of Ramadan and how Muhammad he screwed everything. Muhammad is the same as Joe Biden. Anything he touch, he's screwed. He touched the banks, he's screwed. The economy, he's screwed. The oil is screwed. Just give him anything. He touch it, he have a blessing of the devil. So, if we go right now and we try to find some information about the month of Ramadan. The Muslim, they will give you tons of articles. This amazing month, the month of humbling ourselves, praying to Allah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's the month of porn. It is the month of sex. The Prophet, he used to suck the tongue of Aisha in the month of Ramadan. And the Muslim, they say that sucking the tongue of the wife will not make you break your fast. I thought, let us see here. Let me see first if I can find it in English. Give me a second here.